So, hello! So this is day number 4 on my water fast, and I have decided to go on YouTube. Already am on YouTube. So, as well to shine this a little bit up, make it a little more entertaining, especially because the settings are always the same and stuff, I've decided to put in some entertainment, some funny stuff. And there I have this. You think it's a kangaroo, actually a crazy kangaroo that's boxing, but it's actually a ballpoint pen. So, over with the entertainment, that was it. So, how was my day? I've definitely found out that the mornings are, in a sense, the hardest. Yesterday and today, I wake up totally exhausted. I mean, really exhausted. And today was maybe a bit easier, but I think got a little bit too little to drink yesterday. I don't know, but I was pretty thirsty when I woke up, so I drank another thing, even I drank something. I went to the shower first and had a hot shower, which would probably dehydrate me even more. So I went out and got some drink, and I met a neighbor, and I was just, like, she said, what's wrong with him, I was there like, oh yeah, hello, where are we going? And then I need to go in again, and I laid down, and it really ached like everywhere in my body. This is strange. And I drank some water, and yeah, 5 minutes later it was gone, and it was fine. I went a little outside, got some sun, which was very nice. Actually just got out on the balcony, didn't get outside. So that helped a lot, and the rest of the day has not been, I've not had any appetite. I've not had any pain or anything, It was actually a pretty nice day, chilling around, reading some, and watching some videos, and yeah, it's been pretty easy going, and I still feel pretty strong, want to go, say at least another day, because as soon as I feel hunger, because the appetite is gone now. There's a huge difference between appetite and hunger. And our entire lives we're basically controlled by our appetite. But the real hunger comes when the body really needs some nutrition or something. Appetite is a habit. So now the appetite is gone, and I'll go as long as it's fine. But as soon as the hunger comes, I'll stop. And I mean hungry. If I'm laying around here and I'm just considering eating my plants or something, then it's time for me to stop. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I've also decided, because I'm on going on YouTube now, and also to make this a little bit more interesting, especially people who don't know me, I've decided to put a little bit more information about various things in terms of fasting. So I thought it would be a good idea to tell what kind of preparations I've made, and also what preparations I would recommend or suggest to people. And by far the best advice I can give to anyone is study this subject. Don't go on a fast because you see someone on YouTube going on a fast and he or her or she's doing well with it. Read some books. And there are loads out there, I could recommend some authors. Joel Furman, Herbert Shelton, of course, who is, and one of my favorite and most inspirational healers out there, not only in terms of fasting, but that is Robert Morse. But there are loads of others. And I mean, read some books, you can find some documentaries, watch them, and maybe go on forums and the internet and talk to people. It's not all necessary, but it's a very good idea to get your own understanding on how fasting and how your body works. Because I believe that is the foundation to go on a fast. That you know what, because if I have a pain somewhere, I'm not, I don't feel fear, like, oh, what's this? Because I have an idea of what it is and why it happens. Of course, there can come some unawaited things, but that would definitely be advice number one. Advice number two is, of course, when you have studied things and you decided, let's say, what kind of water you want to drink, find somewhere where you can, like, I've got distilled water. In Denmark we get it at the chemist. Of course it would be best if you can, like, distill your own water so it doesn't come in these plastic bottles. But I paid, I don't know if I told this in another video, but I paid for 9 liters, I paid 123 kroner, yeah, that's around $25 or something. I think I said this before. Okay, another preparation I would do is, of course, to have most of the stuff you need around, so you don't have to go, outside a lot, or travel a lot, and do a lot of stuff. So you can do it just out of free will. If you feel like going out, you're going out. But I would try to conserve as much energy as possible, especially when you don't feel like it. For myself, I like, nature and stuff, so I've got a lot of flowers, so it smells very nice in here. I can recommend that, but it's definitely by far not a must. Another thing I could recommend is like a suit like this. It's a fake product, it's called One Piece, but it is very nice, and I wear this every day. Of course I get washed, and yeah, don't have anything underneath, and if anyone out there thinks that is disgusting, that is fine. Then I just think that you are disgusting as well. What else would I recommend? I would recommend to, which you also will find out if you do the research on the topic of fasting, that in front of, like for myself, I went in front of the fast. I went first on a 3-day mono diet. Like for 3 days I ate only oranges. I don't think that's necessary. I did it for me to cleanse a little bit out. Actually, my first plan was to do 4 days of oranges, and that is mainly because oranges are in season and they're so delicious. And then I plan to do 4 days of juice feast, that is green juice and fruit juice, and then do the fasting, and then do the same again, breaking the fast with 3 days of some fruit. I think now I'll do grapes and watermelons, we'll see, and then some juice again, and then starting eating again. But I'll definitely recommend to go on 1 day in front of the fast with only fruits. And when you're breaking the fast, do 1 day of, I don't know, only fruits, but maybe also vegetables, but at least to be raw. 1 day for each 3 days you are fasted. I believe that is a safe approach. But still, like, don't take my word for anything, because I could be wrong. So do your own research, and I mean, there's so much good information out there. And the internet, as long as it is not, totally controlled, which hopefully not will get, I'll definitely do that. And I don't know what more I would prepare. There are definitely some other... Oh, time for entertainment. No, I don't know what more to say, and I also sometimes feel like I need to put something in here, but I have nothing more to say, so it's maybe best just to say this was day number 4, and it's been very easy, very nice. Had some nice people, conversation, nice people over, and it's, you know, it is way easier than I would have thought. I'm not saying that it will go that way for anyone, but and detox symptoms, yeah. This morning again, I had, you know, a lot of dried lymph, you know, or smell, whatever you want to call it, in my nose. Blew that out with some blood in again, which I consider pretty good because I think it's some old blood that is stored in there. The tongue is still green, but there hasn't been any other than that I was laying there and feeling like it pains, some aches in the body for 5 or 10 minutes. But it's been like a walk in the park, considered to what I believed it would be. So it was very nice and very positive, still going strong. And here I also want to thank anyone who might have inspired me to fast in time, even though I doubt they'll watch this movie, but who knows. So all I want to say is thanks to anyone, and have a very nice day tomorrow, and see you tomorrow. Peace.